What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is part 2 of our trip to Harold's. If y'all have not already hit that subscribe button, please do so y'all can keep up with our big block Chevrolet with a 118mm turbo. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, to catch y'all up real fast, if you didn't watch the last video, this is coming up on our 5th pass. The car is not working, it's bouncing. We're changing the rear springs on the car now to see if we can get the bounce out. All right, guys, here we go. We're going up for our 5th pass. Starting to get pretty crowded in here now, like I was saying. Looks like they are going to have enough cars to do a race, but we're going to make another pass, see what happens here. Basically, all the tune-up stuff is the same. Shocks are a little stiffer, and we changed back springs. So we'll see if that gets our hopping out. I think we're going to have a good hot rod soon, hopefully. All right, guys, so we're going to change the anti-squat again. Now, this car has been bouncy the whole time. The only time it wasn't bouncy is when we were at Galot last week. The bounce was mostly gone, but it was bouncy when we were, it's been bouncy everywhere. It's been bouncy. It was bouncy when we went to Kinston. It was bouncy when we went to 710. It was not as bouncy when we went to the Galot. But the track is super smooth and it had lots of traction. Right now tonight is trying to leave on like 2.5 pounds of boost. We got some timing retardant in it. It went like a 132, 138, no, 136, 138, 60 foot again. The car should be just driving off there. I mean, that's not super fast at all. And the track's reasonable. I mean, it's, got a decent little thin rubber base. It's got, some rubber on it. I mean, it's not like the track is terrible junk, but it's just bouncy. It's like it's got too much air pressure, but we're pretty low on air pressure. We're not as low as some people I know. And so we're going to put a little bit more anti-squat in it. We're going to try it. I like the car to squat, not anti-squat. We're trying to get it right at 100 is what our goal is. And if it's still bouncy here, we're fixing to drastically lower the tire pressure and see if that helps. I don't know. I mean, that's what it feels like. I mean, the shock is moving. The actual shock is moving. It's so bouncy that the shock data is showing us bouncing 3/4 of an inch. And, and that's wadding and unloading the tire. The tire is bouncy. I mean, high tire pressure, it did the same thing. Low tire pressure, it did the same thing. We haven't gone super high and we haven't gone super low. As light as the car is, we shouldn't need a crap ton of air pressure. Not in this condition out here. Power wise, I mean, I've got it, I mean, hitting the head, I mean, it's going, even if it wasn't bouncing, it would still go 132, 130, 460 foot, which is reasonable out here. Now, you know, the only thing we haven't done is we did Milton check the tire pressure earlier in our canisters, our canister pressure, and we had 60 pounds in them. They say run between 75 and 100. So the 60 was not terribly far off, and that's with it hanging. So when it compresses, it's up into hundreds. So that's pretty close, and that's what we've been running. So, you know, somewhere between 60 and 100. Maybe we need to jack that up a little bit too. I know we're doing a lot of stuff at one time, but at this point, I don't care what works. We just want it to go without bouncing. And right now, I feel like we suck again. Y'all remember the water boy? We suck again. That's been all day today. All right, guys, we're gambling. Is it going to bounce again or no? Bounce again or no? Bounce again or no?
Maybe not.
I have no idea. I say it's going to still bounce. Let's see. Hopefully I'm wrong and it just goes on down through there. But so now we think the anti-squat is just a little bit over 100% when you calculate it. But that's kind of short. It's like 37 inches long. We'd like it to be a little longer. Generally, we would want it to be somewhere up close to the back of the motor. Close to it. It ain't got to be obviously there, but it depends on your center of height, the actual center of height versus how everything is plotting. We don't know the actual center of height. I mean, it could be an inch or two off. So, I mean, I don't know. We're going to go. This is a good testing day. We're going to go make another pass. Let's go. Dude, this thing should be driving off. So we don't have much power in it at all. And it should be just driving off right here. I know if we hit it with a little bit more power, sure, we might could get it to get up on the tire a little bit better. But, I mean, a 136, 138, 60 foot, that was a 139, 60 foot. It should be able to just drive off right here, and it is not. So we're just a little bit over 100% anti-squat according to the calculator. Not much, but it is still kind of like it tried to squat. But we got the back shocks they're kind of tight. Maybe they're too tight. Maybe the back shocks are too tight. Maybe we got too much air pressure. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go loosen the shocks all the way up in the back. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna loosen the shocks all the way up in the back. See if we can feel anything physically binding. We don't see anything. It looks like we're fine. It looks like everything is fine. Maybe we got something happening. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. If on a radial, if it bounces the tire, you put either more air pressure to it, more power, or less air pressure. That's your only choices, right? But if it's bouncing, generally, if it's bouncy, just on the tire, then you take pressure away because it's basketballing. It's the more air pressure it basketballs. But I don't know. What are you thinking, Mike? What do you see?
I think this is where it needs to be right here.
Okay, show us. I ain't gonna see it. So what bar movement is that?
That's both front bars.
Moving both of them
up.
Let's move them both up then. So we'll move both bars up. That's gonna get us whatever that percentage was. Honestly, I didn't look at it. I can't see. My eyes are kind of jacked up.
Longer, we're gonna follow the anti-squat line with your lower bar.
Okay.
Angle, and then we're gonna raise your top bar in order to get your triangle to intersect where we need it to.
Further out.
At 52 inches, 112.
Okay. So let's do that and drop the tire pressure. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. All Mike is tired of laying in the grass. Thank God Mike came tonight. He is our professional chassis guru. He can make a bar change in like 5 minutes though. It takes me like 30. All right, hang on. All right, Brandon and Uncle Mike are under there making the bar changes. We'll see how it works out. Been also messaging Jason Terrell, 10 Soldier Race Cars. He gave me some suggestions, and you know, sometimes it's exactly where they tell you the suggestion initially, and ours was not, and we were funny because I looked back through my messages a few minutes ago, and right now where they're putting it is right about where he said. Of course, you can't ever get it exact, but it's going to be really close to what they suggested, and we're going to suggest his air pressure too, and hopefully it'll go down. But you know, it's just one of those things. Every car is different. This car, it's pretty nose heavy, and so we may end up having to put some weight in the back. Honestly, I don't want to, but we may have to for conditions like this. All right, guys, I'm losing track. I think this is the 6th pass coming up for the night, I think. So we're fixing to make this might be our last one. Although it's early, it's only like 9:30. So we could probably, the dew is starting to come out a little bit, but we might be able to make 2 more. Although if it's bouncy again, we might have to just sit it out and regroup and then put it on the blocks and rescale it. And it might be one of those things, guys, that we are going to have to add weight to the back of the car. That's possible.
Scale it now and come back.
Let's go. They're gonna run all night probably. First round ain't started yet. Y'all, how far are y'all from the 45 minutes?
40 minutes.
Let's go. We should have done that to start with, shouldn't we? Instead of Mike laying on the grass all night.
Yeah,
he's at least we ain't been into fire ants.
I found them too.
I got into fire ants earlier. My legs are kind of itchy. All right, hang on. We're going to go make another one. right, guys. Well, it did seem a little better. So we did drop the air pressure down low, 9, and it seemed to be a little bit better, but it's still separated. So apparently our instant center height is off a little bit. So it separated 1 inch in the back. The shock sensor is on this back right side here. It separated 1 inch in the back within about 1 second, but it was smoother. So we're moving the upper bar up 1 hole, and that's going to take the anti-squat down some. So even though we thought we were just barely over 100%, we thought we were about 110, 117, maybe a tad more than that. So taking it out, it should, according to the math now, is going to be 103%. And it's going to be really long. It's going to be like 60 some inches long, which is going to be, when you do 60 inches, it's going to be back here at the mid plate almost. So we'll try 9 pounds of air pressure again. This is the 7th pass of the night. Randy said earlier we're going to have to put new rods in the motor before we get done testing. So yeah, here we go. Making a change now, and we'll see what happens in a minute. All right, guys, that was our 7th pass tonight. Mike, you want to make scoreboard changes? Why not? Hey, you know what? Somebody pointed out, I don't know who pointed it out earlier. We have a nice pit mat over there in my trailer folded up.
I like fire ants.
You like fire ants and grass. Yeah. So that was our 7th attempt. It's still bouncy. It's still bouncy. And the reason it's bouncy is because, does anybody know? Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't know.
It's bouncing, that's why it's bouncing.
It's bouncy because it's bouncing. It feels like in the car. It feels like
Wesley Sizzler, you're riding the bouncy.
It's like, it feels, and I had to dodge a beer can at the finish line on that one. That's what I was like. I was like, bro, that's big and shiny. I don't want to hit that. And then I was like, let me swerve the race car to dodge the beer can. And so I dodged it. I didn't know it was a beer can. I thought it was a muffler or something. But it was already to the left anyway. So, I mean, it's not like I was even close to it, I guess. But we got to play with, we 100% we've got to fix the bias in the brakes. because that second to the last pass or third to the last pass.
A little bit of rear steer.
Yeah, we need a little bit of.
And skittle.
It is 100%. It drove to the left a little bit that time.
It's time to find out what it is.
But I don't know. It feels like it's just too nose heavy, is what it feels like. It feels like it's too nose heavy, and the front is upsetting the back. Maybe. I mean, we've done everything in the back we can do. So we're gonna pull the data log and see like how bouncy it was that time. I thought it felt a little better in the car, but it was still bouncy. I mean, that tune-up should be able to drive off. It left on 2 pounds of boost, 2.5 pounds of boost, and it made 6 pounds of boost at like 2 seconds in the run. That should just drive off. That should not be doing none of this stuff. It should just hook and go, or either have a little bit of wheel speed and go. But it is not. It is not happy. But it was a productive day. I mean, we had fun. Well, it wasn't real productive. If we done good today, we were going to War in the Woods. But I think War in the Woods would not be a wise choice right now. So we still got work to do. I mean, that's all we got work to do. We got to figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're going to get it figured out. I appreciate everybody coming. Jennifer and Brad's wife came. Jim, Uncle Mike, Randy, Brandon, Courtney. Go check out his channel, the Paint and Paper Hustle. Milton, and there's Brad over there. We had a good time, man. We had a lot of people come out. Appreciate it. They ate a lot of chicken from the Chicken Shack. How much money y'all spend at the Chicken Shack? Did y'all go back again?
20.
Everybody spent $20 to $25.
I've only been 3 times.
How many times?
3 times.
Why didn't you get everything you wanted the first time?
Me and Brandon got everything on the menu together.
It's all. I want it all. The full menu. That's pretty funny. Milton made, I think, 2 trips up there. How many did you make? How many did you make?
2.
You made 2? I'm on a diet. They've been just eating around me all day. I didn't eat not one thing. I didn't eat not a thing, did I? I did. Randy's trying to bring my diabetes up, though. He bring me a whole gallon of sweet tea, a half a gallon. So, all right, guys. Well, we are done for the night. Appreciate everybody coming out. It was fun. We'll see y'all in the next upload later.
But wait, there's more.
All right, guys. Well, we're still here. I don't know if y'all noticed. So now, everybody got good points, right? I mean, it is. We're here. Some people. Randy, you ready to go? Or you want to? You got your wife here. She ain't even complained not one time. Jennifer has not complained not one time.
This is the Gone Wild after hours.
Yeah, this is the after hours. It's still early though. It's only what time is it? 11 o'clock.
11:08.
Okay, so it's still early. I mean, this is at pass number 8. We got enough fuel.
The clubs and bars ain't even closed yet.
Right, that's right. So we're going to add 120 pounds to the back bumper. It's still doing the little shaky shake. We're just trying to get the shaky shake out. It's still bouncing. So, I mean, that's what we're here to do, Tess. You don't want to add weight, but I mean, look. I mean, we got all this carbon fiber. There's not much weight back here, right? So everything's freaking.
Steel plated.
Yeah, we should have put steel back here. I mean, and it is a big block Chevrolet with a steel block, so we have a lot of nose weight. We know we have a lot of nose weight. Maybe when we get to a track that is not super tight, we got to have weight in it. It is what it is. We got a big block. We ought to be able to move the weight. We ought to be able to pull the weight and drive off. So this is the last pass for the night. So we're putting, like I said, 120 pounds in it. It's easy to bolt it in. So let's go. So we added weight. It was still bouncy, but it was better. We've made our first 5-second pass of the night. We're at 589. I didn't look at the mile per hour. 139, 60 foot. I threw the parachute, but the parachute did not pop. Hold on, let me get the light on. All right, so the parachute did not. Hey, somebody come here.
What is it?
Somehow the thing that is holding this together, it's knotted up somehow.
That's not good. Dude, don't stand right there.
I know, right? Here, pull. There, okay, look. Okay, yeah, pull. There you go. The parachute popped. Now, what happened here? Look. How did that get out of there? I know what happened.
Pull through it.
No, we didn't use the right side. So apparently whenever we stacked this one, we used that side to pull it instead of this side. Oh yeah, because yeah, that don't work, guys.
The back knot was tied to it.
Yeah, we were on the wrong knot. How did we even get it through there though? Okay, well at least we didn't go super fast, because that would have been a problem. That would have been a major problem. Yeah. Okay, so adding 120 pounds to the back of the car helped. It's still porpoise some, but it helped, and it was almost drivable. So we got some work to do. So we're done. We're done officially now. Officially. We're done for the second time. Yes, this is the second time we're done for the day. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, we got work to do. We're not going to war in the woods. That's 100% sure. Hate that we're going to miss it, but we don't have a car that is currently working. It's not safe to be beside another car at the moment. So, yeah. All right, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. See y'all later.